Hello learners. So with a new day we have new chapter number 2, and the name of chapter is fractions and decimals. In this chapter we will learn about fractions and decimals. Okay? And some topics I have written for you. In fraction we will learn how to add and how to subtract fractions. Okay? Addition and subtraction of fractions. Second topic will be multiplication and division of fractions. Okay, how to multiply and divide fractions. In decimal part you will have multiplication of decimal numbers and multiplication of decimal numbers by 10, 100, 1000. Okay, that will be different one. Okay, so multiplication of decimal numbers, then division of decimal numbers. Now division of decimal numbers by 10, 100 or 1000, or by a whole number, or by another decimal numbers. Okay, so all these topics we are going to learn now. Firstly, we should know what is fraction. Okay, so all you can see that a fraction represents a part of a whole. A fraction, you can see that fractions I have written for you. So a fraction represent a part of a whole. Okay, here 1 by 2 is a fraction. Okay, here 1 is numerator and 2 is denominator. Okay, 1 is numerator and 2 is denominator. Here 2 is numerator and 7 is denominator. So what are this numerator and denominators? So numerator, it represent a number of equal parts. Okay, numerator represent a number of equal parts, and denominator indicates how many of those parts make up a unit or a whole. Okay, just like we can understand it by, like if two pieces are there, if total two pieces are there, out of that if one is used, okay, just like if two parts of chocolate is there, okay, two parts of chocolate is there, and out of that two parts you have ate one. Okay, or if 7 chocolates are there, out of 7 chocolates 2 are used. Okay, or 2 you have given to another one. So now we have types of fraction. Okay, first type of fraction is proper fraction, second is improper fraction, and third is mixed fraction. All these three are the parts or types of fraction. Okay, proper fraction are the fraction, we can say that if numerator is smaller than denominator. Okay, if numerator is smaller than denominator. Okay, you can see that 2 is smaller than 7. Okay, so that's why we can say that 2 by 7 is a proper fraction. Or if 5 by 8 is there, you can see that 5 is smaller than 8. Okay, so we can say that 5 by 8 is a proper fraction. Okay, now what about improper fraction? So we can understand it as, improper fractions are the fractions if denominator is smaller and numerator is bigger. Okay, if 10 by 7 is there, you can see that 10 is bigger number and 7 is smaller number. Okay, so 10 by 7 is improper fraction. Or you can take 11 by 5. Here 11 is bigger than 5. Okay, so 11 by 5 is also an improper fraction. Now mixed fraction. So mixed fraction means what? You can remember it by its name only, that mixed. Okay, it means something is mixed here. So we can write the mixed fraction as 2 5 by 7. You can see that mixed fraction, you can see first we have a whole number, okay, and here we have a fraction. That's why we are saying it as mixed fraction. Okay, 2 5 by 7. So here you can see that one more example I am giving you, that I will tell you what I want to tell now. Like 3 4/7. Okay, so the fraction in the mixed fraction will always be proper. Okay, this fraction will always be proper fraction, not improper fraction. So these are the types of fractions. Now I am going to explain you how to add and subtract fractions. Okay, so you will see two types of question here. Either denominators will be same or denominators will be different. Okay, if denominators are common, then we can add them very easily, otherwise we have to follow one method. This I explained to you in class 6th only, as we had one chapter, fractions. Okay, in that chapter we had learned about addition and subtraction of fractions. Okay, so here you can see the example 1. Denominators are common. Okay, if denominators are common, then what we can do? Solution is very easy. We have to write this denominator commonly. Okay, and we can divide the numerators. Okay, so 2 plus 1 is 3, and this 5 as it is we can write, and this is the answer. Okay, here you can see example number 2, that how to subtract fractions. Okay, here you can see that 2/5 is given, and here minus 1/5. So 2/5 minus 1/5. Again you can see that denominators are common, and if denominators are common, we can write the denominator as it is. Okay, and or you can say that we can take this denominator common and we can subtract the numerators now. So 2 minus 1 is what? 1/5. So 1/5 is the answer. So students, you can see that if denominators are common, then you can add or subtract directly. Okay, but if denominators are not common, then you have to make the denominators same. Okay, and for that you have to follow one method. Addition and subtraction of fractions. Now method to make the denominators same. Okay, if not same, then we have to follow all these steps. Okay, and first step is, firstly we have to find out LCM of denominator. Firstly we have to find out LCM of denominators, then multiply the numerator and denominator to get the like denominators, then turn the other fractions into equivalent fractions, add the numerators but leave the denominators same, and then fifth, simplify or reduce the answer if necessary. Okay, so by reading these lines you can't understand that what we are going to do. Okay, if you will solve 2-3 questions, or if you will add fractions or subtract fractions by using this method, then you can learn it very easily. Okay, so for this I am going to explain you 1 or 2 questions. So first example is 3/5 plus 2/7. Okay, so by following this method we will solve this fraction. Okay, so first method, in method first step is to find LCM of denominator. Okay, so LCM of denominator, denominators are 5 and 7. So LCM of denominator 5 and 7 equals to, like this we have to find out LCM, as 5 is a prime number, you can divide it by 5 only. So 5 ones are 5, and 7 we have to write as it is, as 7 doesn't come in table of 5. Now 7 is also a prime number, so it will be divisible by self only. Okay, so 5 and 7 we are getting, so we have to multiply these two, and 5 sevens are, yes, it's 35. Okay, now multiply the numerator and denominator to get like denominators. We have to multiply numerator and denominator. So first, now second, you have to write the fraction as it is. Okay, 3/5. Now we have to multiply. Students, you should know that the LCM of denominators, whatever LCM we are getting, that will be the denominator. Okay, that will be the denominator. So we can write the denominator directly. Okay, 2 by 7 also I am writing here only, and as we know that at last denominator will be the LCM, so I am writing this 35 as it is. Okay, now we have to think that what we can multiply by this 5 to get 35. What we should multiply? 5 by 5 to get 35. So all we know that 5 sevens are 35. Okay, 5 sevens are 35. If we are multiplying 7 in denominator, we have to multiply this in numerator also. So 3 sevens are, yes, it's 21. So 3 sevens are 21. Okay, here we have to think that what we should multiply by this 7 to get 35. So all we know that 7 5s are 35. 7 5s are 35. If we are multiplying 5 in denominator, we have to multiply numerator also. Okay, so 2 5s are 10. Now students, you can see that the denominators are common. Okay, and if denominators are common, we can add them. So at place of 3 by 5, at 3 by 5 I am writing here 21 by 35, and at place of 2 by 7 I am writing 10 by 35. Now we can add them. Okay, as denominators are common, we have to write it commonly, and we can add the numerators. So 21 plus 10 is what? Yes, it's 31. So 31 by 35 is the answer. The same method we can subtract also. Okay, you can imagine that if to place of this plus, if minus is there, then how we can subtract them? If minus sign is there, you have to follow the same method. Okay, same method you have to follow, and at place of this 3 by 5 I am writing here 21 by 35 minus sign. At place of 2 by 7 I am writing 10 by 35. Okay, as denominators are common, I can write 35 commonly, and 21 minus 10 can write here. Now 21 minus 10 is what? It's 11. So 11 by 35 is the answer. So you can solve any fraction or any subtraction or addition of fraction, you can say.